guys that are watching us. This is Xande Ribeiro. Today was my last day of training for the Grapplers Quest 32-man world best grappler in the world. For you guys that doesn't know, Grapplers Quest is going to be held in Lemoore, California, in Tachi Palace Casino. It's going to be an awesome tournament. The training went very well. I took my training from the Worlds, and even before the Worlds, I already had this tournament set up. And I would say that's been about 7 weeks since I started my training for the Worlds and for this tournament, and I'm feeling great. I've seen the brackets. We have a couple guys that are not going to compete, but I've been watching a couple of my opponents that I might get in the bracket. A lot of great guys, a lot of wrestlers. So I think in the end it's going to be a wrestlers against jiu-jitsu guys. And I'm really comfortable. I'm really happy to be able to get back to Grapplers Quest and do some grappling tournament in the United States. Speaking of Grapplers Quest, actually I wasn't one of the first big names, me and my brother, to ever compete in Grapplers Quest. And I've been very absent for this competition. I was just doing a lot of business and get focused and all this stuff. And I'm really happy to be back. You know, Brian Simmons, he tries hard, and you know, he always tries to put the best shows. And you know, and with my transition to MMA, I felt very comfortable to support this organization. And you know, speaking on it, my no-gi, pretty much how I got into a lot of hooked in no-gi was actually at the Grapplers Quest, and it was one of my memorable tournaments ever. And it was a funny story because my brother was supposed to fight, and he had a problem with the appendix, and I got called out a few weeks. Luckily I was training, I'm always training, and my brother called me and said, hey, I'm out, so you gotta jump in. So we had guys, and it was a great tournament back in the day, 2002. We had just little names: Cachorrão Almeida, Jeff Munson, Dean Lister, Todd Margolis, Pablo Popovich. Just easy guys, huh? So I had a great chance to fight Popovich, and I fought Todd Margolis, and I had a great chance to fight Jeff Munson. At the time, Jeff Munson, you know, came from Abu Dhabi Championships, and it was a battle, you know, and you know, I was really fortunate to be able to catch him. I was, you know, I think in probably 10 years of submission wrestling, I was one of the only guys that really submit him. I think he lost one of those days. But I think back in the day, I was 21 years old. I was weighing like 180 at the max, you know, and I had a chance to fight him. I was really scared. I had no wrestling at all. I had no stand-up. I had no clue what wrestling was about. And I was just like a frozen person in front of the big guy. And I think that was one of the great fights. And another good fight that was interesting in the same term was Todd Margolis. He's a really great personality, and then he walked in singing, you know, like let's get it on. That was pretty funny too. You know, I didn't take this as disrespectful. I just take it as a part of the show. But you know, I had to take it to him and end up winning the fight. So I think that fight with Jeff Munson, I think that was like the grand start of my no-gi career. Another good point of a lot of those no-gi competition is the professional aspect of it. We know that pretty much today a lot of guys that, you know, you see people that compete in 15 tournaments a year. People are pretty much being professional competitors nowadays. And I think Grapplers Quest has a good initiative to pay. For the lower levels, he doesn't pay much, but I think just to have something to give back to those people that are willing to go there and compete and give the blood, I think that's already a big initiative. And of course, for the professionals, he's being a big payday. It's the same as Abu Dhabi pays, but I think for the United States, it is really great to have you know, this amount of money to be paid. And just to give people, you know, more will to the organizers to put out more tournaments and thinking more about the professionals, you know. I'm a professional. There's a lot of professional competing. We train so much. We spend a lot of money in training and traveling and in just our everyday life, and be able to go to a tournament and be able to be rewarded in the end. I think that's something that motivate us even more. And you know, it's just rewarding to make sure that everything we fight for, we at least gonna have the chance to be rewarded, and I think that's a big step for the professionalism in the sport.